Hello there! Welcome to my channel of sparrows and butterflies. If you are new here, my name is Emma and I am so glad to have you joining me today. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. I am so excited for today's video. We've had a few life changes in our life over the last few months, one of them being that I went back to work, which means that some other things have fallen behind, which means that we've been eating out a lot more. And so we decided that we were ready to try one of those food boxes. Y'all know them. Okay, so I'm going to start off very quickly by just letting you know that this is not a sponsored video. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because I feel like when people know that it is sponsored, they still enjoy it, but they might not take it as complete truth. Versus when they know it's not sponsored, they're a little bit more trusting of what you're saying in your opinion. And while I will always, whether it's sponsored or not sponsored, give my honest opinion, I just want to put that out there. So now with that said, if this company wants to sponsor me, I would be down for that. I really would be. So let's see which box we chose. So we chose HelloFresh. This is our very first time getting any type of food box. HelloFresh sends boxes to you weekly. However, you can skip whichever weeks you want. So here we are unpacking the box. All right, what do we got here?
Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Or is this TikTok? I don't know. What are we doing?
All right, what do we have? Advertisement, or is that a coupon? Go away.
Both.
Okay. What's in that?
Special offers.
You have to come down here.
Special offers.
Ooh, there's probably a coupon in there. If there's a coupon code, I'll post it below. Instructions of some sort? Meal suggestions? Okay. You, out. Go lay down. Alright, so this looks like instructions for one of our meals. So how do you say that?
Teriyaki pork bowls.
With a kiwi salsa and lime crema. Crema? I don't know. That's one of our meals we're going to be doing. Then we have Gouda pork burgers.
Oh, it comes with Budweiser too?
No.
Oh.
With caramelized sriracha onion and smoky roasted broccoli. Interesting. Okay. And then our last meal, because we only signed up for 3 meals, is
Crunchy Italian chicken sheet pan bake.
There's the instructions for that one. All right, so let's see how this is all packaged. This is what I've been mostly interested in. Okay. What's that?
The chicken.
Okay, so that goes with for the chicken. Does it feel cold?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And this one's gonna be the pork burgers.
These ones are really cold.
Okay.
And kind of wet on the bottom.
Oh, hey, we have a little treat. That's not the little treat.
Oh, delicious.
Look at the little chocolate treat. That's what the advertisement is.
Ah.
We got dessert for one of the nights. All right.
So here's ground pork.
Oh, is that like frozen or?
Chicken cutlet.
Oh, that's decently cold.
Refrigerated temperature. Ground pork. And so it looks like, yeah, these are just ice packs in the bottom. And then this one's partially frozen.
Let's see. Okay.
The ones that were like right up on them are partially frozen.
Okay, so these are all 10 ounces each. That's a random amount. So you've got ground pork, chicken cutlet, and ground pork.
So is that
Did we have 2 pork things?
pork is for the burgers. And then chicken. Yep, chicken is for the pan bake. And then teriyaki. Oh, okay. Teriyaki pork. That's why.
Okay.
There's 2 different.
So this is supposed to be enough food for 4 people for each of these meals. So this will be interesting. I think their portion sizes are probably going to be a little small. But we'll see. Okay, so throughout the rest of this video, I am going to be showing clips of us actually cooking some of the meals or what they look like before and after and stuff like that, depending on what I got that week. So our first box, we had 3 meals, and I'm going to go through and give my opinion of start to finish. So from unpacking the box, it was interesting. You saw the clip. Okay. So everything was actually much more cold once I actually opened it all up fully. You could actually feel how cold it was versus the outside of the packaging didn't really give off a very good cold feeling. So that threw me a little bit. But once I started opening the packages, because I did make one of the meals the very first day we got it, it was super cold, like almost frozen. So it's good. Okay, so the very first meal that we did was this one. Okay, this first meal we're going to make is the Crunchy Italian Chicken Sheet Pan Bake with potatoes and lemony green beans. It's supposed to take 5 minutes for prep. Cooking time is 35 minutes, and total calories should be 660 per serving. So on the front, the ingredients list, which I believe should all be in the package, except for maybe like salt and pepper. Yeah. And it shows you, so for meals that are for 2 servings or 4 servings, it shows you how much you're supposed to have. Yeah. Then the back side gives you detailed instructions. So this right here is going to tell you what you're going to need, which, you know, most people don't have a zester. So that's not kind of cool, but you can use, like, I don't know, something else. So we're going to get all this. This is a lot of mess. Okay. All right. So we've got our detailed instructions right here. But first I'm going to go ahead and open up our package. So this is the package that is supposed to be for this meal. So the only stuff that's not in here is the meat, which just came in a different part of the box. All right. Ooh, okay. So everything's right in here in individual packets. This here is Italiano, so shredded Italian cheese blend. And then we've got the green beans. And it looks like they are already cut. Well, no, not all of them. I don't know. We've got some sour cream. Potatoes. Let's see. What's this? Italian seasoning. The rest of this is potatoes, I think. This is fry seasoning. Oh, one more thing in here. This is the breadcrumbs. And the rest is, oh, we've got 1 lemon. And then the rest in here is potatoes. So I'm going to be very honest and say that these serving sizes, I can already tell, are going to be really small. Because this is supposed to be for 4 people. Those are small potatoes. That's a small amount of green beans. All right. Hopefully it tastes delicious. Oh, and then the chicken. So let me grab that. Okay, and then this is the chicken. It's chicken cutlets. And they're 10-ounce packages. This is supposed to be for 4 people, and you have 2. I don't know about this. As far as the coldness. Honestly, I expected it to be colder. I'm kind of disappointed with that. My fridge definitely keeps everything colder than what the meat is feeling like. And then the stuff on the top level, which I want to wash my hands before touching that. The stuff like the green beans and the potatoes and everything, they're not warm, but they're definitely not like cold. Like they feel almost room temperature, a little bit colder than room temperature, I would say. The sour cream, the packet does not feel warm. It does not feel warm, but it also doesn't feel cold. So, I don't know. Just feels like, I don't know. I would have expected it to be a lot colder for, perishables. Like the cheese doesn't feel warm again, but it definitely doesn't feel like fridge cold even. So, we'll see. All right. I'm going to get to work with cooking this up. I'm probably going to put a 3-hole punch to this and then make a little binder of these. So let's talk about this meal. Okay. This meal was pretty easy to make. It was pretty simple. Took a little bit longer than what it said it would take. The chicken was amazing. It really was amazing. The potatoes were not that great. They just needed something more, I think, a little bit more seasoning type of thing. But the actual quality of the potatoes was the best I have ever seen in my life. They were like perfect potatoes. I had never seen anything that good. So I was very impressed by that. The green beans were actually very good, but I messed up and I put a little too much lemon on them. That was not a HelloFresh issue. That was a me issue. But they cooked really well. I had never made them in the oven before, and they really turned out well. So overall, I really enjoyed this meal. My husband and children really enjoyed this meal. None of us were very fond of the potatoes, though. So potatoes, not great. The rest, amazing. We will be making this meal again. Yeah, next meal that we made was Gouda pork burgers with caramelized sriracha onion and smoky roasted broccoli. All right, so today we are doing the Gouda pork burgers, and this is for 4 people. And this is everything that's not the meat. So everything is in here. So we've got some broccoli for our side. And then it looks like we've got some sour cream, some onions, the rolls, got a seasoning packet maybe. Let's see. This is mayonnaise. And more mayonnaise. Got the rolls. Take those out real quick. And we've got our smoked paprika, and we've got our cheese, our Gouda cheese, and I think that is probably it. Oh, and some ketchup maybe? Oh, sriracha sauce. That's a cute little packet. And that looks like it is it. All right. And then we've got our pork to the side. So let's get this started. Can I just say that this burger was to die for? Like, seriously, amazing. Like, it was amazing. It really was. Okay, so the taste of this was amazing. Amazing. I have never had a pork burger before, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I wasn't fond of the Gouda that they put, okay? And I traditionally do like Gouda. And I think it's probably because of like, I don't know. So, okay. I'm a little bit of a cheese snob. I don't touch American cheese. That is not cheese. I mean, I will if it's on a McDonald's burger, but we're not talking about that. But I don't consider that actual cheese. And I feel like the Gouda that came with this was American cheese version of Gouda, if that makes sense. So the taste was okay. The texture was not great. It didn't mess up the rest of the burger, but I think that they could have done a better quality Gouda, or even done a different like cheese altogether, like a Swiss. That would have been fine, but it was good. It was good. I will absolutely be making this again. The broccoli was a complete fail. I do not suggest cooking broccoli in the oven like they did. It did not work out. There was no saving it. None of us could eat it. It was pretty disappointing. From now on, if they send me broccoli, I'm not going to cook it in the oven. I'm just going to cook it how I normally cook it. So if you normally cook your broccoli in the oven, maybe you like that taste. I did not at all. But the actual burger was amazing. All of us loved it. It didn't come with this beer, which I wish it did, but you can't have everything, I guess. But it was so delicious. It was pretty easy to cook. And this one actually did take, I believe this one took exactly how long it said it would take. So happy for that. Yeah. So this one we will absolutely be making again, might even order again. And this one got a 10. Forgot to write what the other one was. So overall, the other one got a 7, mostly because the potatoes, and I can easily make that at home. Like, I make stuff like that all the time, so it wasn't like a wow thing. I mean, it was delicious, but it wasn't like something I would have never thought of. Versus this. This is something I would have never thought of. If I found this recipe online, I would not have tried it. So I'm very happy for this one. The broccoli, unfortunately, takes down the number. So if you're just doing the burger, it'd be a 10. If you have to add in the broccoli, it would probably go down to an 8. The last meal in our first box is the teriyaki pork luau bowls with kiwi salsa and lime crema. Okay. I have a lot to say about this one. Okay, so first off, none of this looks like it should taste good together, at least to me. I'm not used to mixing these type of flavors together, so I did not expect anything from this one. I was honestly kind of sad that I picked this one to start off with, because as I was unpacking the ingredients, I'm like, this just doesn't sound like it would go together, but I'm gonna trust them. Okay, this one took a lot longer to make than what it actually says. It says that the prep time is 15 minutes, total time is 35 minutes. It took about an hour and a half. It probably was user fail. It was probably my fault. It probably should not have taken that long, but it did. It took that long. Unfortunately, even though they gave me all of the meat, it was missing all the other ingredients, like half the other ingredients. So we buy everything in 4 servings because there's 4 of us. They only sent me enough of this meal for 2 servings of every ingredient except the meat. The meat, they did have the 4 servings. So I did have to go in and add my own stuff. So I had enough rice on hand, but unfortunately, I didn't have another kiwi on hand. I didn't have another green pepper on hand. I didn't have another tomato on hand. I didn't have another lime. I didn't have any extra sour cream on hand. And I didn't have any more of the teriyaki sauce on hand. So we were already working at a disadvantage. So as this was cooking, I'll be very honest, even as I was chopping everything up and starting to cook everything, I'm like, this still does not seem like it's going to taste good. Like, I'm not looking forward to this meal. My husband comes upstairs and is like, this does not smell good. What is going on? So we were honestly very pre-disappointment. Okay, but I put it all together. I went for it. I made it all purty like this picture. And then we tried it. It was the best meal of this box and probably the best food I have ever had. It was, no joke, amazing. There wasn't anything I didn't like about it. There wasn't a texture I didn't like. There wasn't a taste, a flavor, anything. It was perfection. This is something that I am so glad I picked, because I would never look at this recipe online and choose to make this. It was amazing. There's nothing I would change from it. It was just perfection. So because some of the ingredients were missing, I made my husband and I our bowls as normal servings, except for a tiny bit less, and I had to put a little bit on the kids' stuff and then made the kids something else as well. So they got a little bit of a bite. They liked it. They weren't huge fans of all of it, but they still really liked it and would eat it again. I think that was to be expected for children. My husband loved it, said it was the best one. I loved it. It was definitely the best one. Definitely a shocker, because through unpacking it, through prepping it, through cooking it, I did not have any hopes of this being good, being for us at all. And it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Okay, so I said that, okay, so this one is a 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. It was amazing. Okay, so I'm going to talk really quickly because I mentioned that we were missing items, and I just wanted to let you guys know how HelloFresh handled that, okay? So I contacted HelloFresh via their online live chat. I did have to wait a while. That is fine. It's fine. When they came on, I told them, hey, everything except the meat, we only had 2 servings versus the 4 servings for. I was being very matter of fact, not asking for anything. And honestly, even when I was contacting them, I really wasn't expecting anything or wanting anything back. I was just mostly wanting to make them aware so that it didn't happen again. They were very apologetic. They were they came across as shocked that it happened, number one, but not like in a, there's no way that could have happened. No, it was more of a, I am so sorry that happened. I can't believe that happened, and the fact that it's in your first box. I am so sorry about that. Like, continually saying, we are so sorry. This is not our standard. Let's make it right. And so they went ahead and gave me a credit to put towards one of my next boxes. It unfortunately does have to be on a box that isn't discounted, so it's going to be a while, because I did get a discount. Just, I'll post a link below and I'll talk about it in a second. But so they did give a discount so the discount was the amount of the whole meal, which I was shocked by. So I was very impressed by that. Impressed by the fact that I didn't even ask for anything, and they made it right just like that. Yeah, it was very nice to have that happen. And like, once we started talking, it didn't take long to get through it all. So I am very impressed with their customer service. I am very impressed with their packaging. I am very impressed with their actual meals. The quality of the stuff that came in it was amazing. Like, there was not a single thing that wasn't a good quality, except for maybe that cheese, but that's because I'm a cheese snob. Most people probably won't notice that, won't care. Overall, I would give HelloFresh a 9 out of 10. I do consider them to be a little bit pricey, but at the same time, I am saving money by not going out to eat. And this is healthier. So I think it kind of evens out. Like I said, their customer service was top notch. The quality of everything was amazing. The taste of everything was amazing. Things did take a little too long to make. And oh my gosh, these people like having you use a bajillion dishes. I hate washing dishes. That's the reason why I don't cook that much, is because I don't like cleanup. So that is one thing that as I'm reading through things in future boxes, I'm going to not follow those directions and using separate things. I'm going to use my own style. Sorry. But overall, we are happy with HelloFresh. We will continue to get HelloFresh at least for a few more weeks. If you want to try out HelloFresh, I'm going to post a link down below. This is a referral link. Anybody who's signed up with HelloFresh gets a referral link that they can give to any of their friends. So I'm going to post it down below. It's going to give you a discount, and it's going to give me a little bit of a discount on one of my next boxes. You can use it or you cannot use it. It's your choice. It doesn't matter either way to me, although it would be nice to get it. I've enjoyed this, and this was our first box. I cannot wait to see more boxes. If you tried HelloFresh before, let me know in the comments below. What do you think? If you tried these specific meals, let me know what you think. I will try to talk more on the next video that I do of our second box about kind of how the meals are picked and all of that. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. And if you like videos like this, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And I will talk to y'all later.